Hi, we're Sharon and Andy. Welcome to Finca Life.
In 2019 we bought a derelict finca that used to be a bodega in the Murcia region of Spain. The building was an empty shell with no main services, water, electric or sewage, and we're restoring it, doing all the work ourselves with the view to giving us an off-grid, debt-free home.
In addition to this, self-sufficiency is very important to us, so we're going to aim to produce as much of our own food as possible, and the idea behind these videos is to log our progress, but also to provide you with something you hopefully find interesting and informative. Please join us on our journey.
Hi all, as you can see it's a dull day today in sunny Spain, or not so sunny Spain, and it's the second dull day we've had on the run. The joys of solar power. You can probably hear the generator running in the background. In today's video we're going to show you how to make bathroom accessories, namely shelves for inside the shower, a toilet roll holder, a towel holder, towel rail, and a little toothbrush shelf cup holder. I think that's everything. Let's get on with it. I like to do all the cutting outside so we don't get dust and whatever inside the workshop. It helps to keep it a cleaner environment. The first thing we're going to be making is the wood for the shelves. The shelves in the shower are going to be 90-degree corner triangles basically. There's going to be two of those. The wood we're using is 19mm thick tongue and groove. Right, we've got some offcuts here. It's actually floorboards that we've done, and the shelves are going to be cut. They're going to be joined together, and the shelves are going to be cut like that with the right angle there to give a triangular shape that's going to go in the corner. We need to check these are long enough, so if you didn't pay attention in school, now today's lesson, Pythagoras' theorem is used to make sure that the boards are long enough. These are going to be 30 centimetres that side, so using Pythagoras this has got to be 42.4, so we've checked them and they are. The first thing we're going to do is glue these together. In fact, no, it's not, I'm telling you a lie. The first thing we're going to do is take the groove off that side and the tongue off the front side, and then we're going to glue them together so we've got a good solid base that we can cut. So we've got the trusty table saw out. We're going to take the tongue off this side and the groove off that side. Be careful if you use one of these, you'll easily take your fingers off, and that's not what you want to do. I suppose I should be wearing safety goggles really. I should go and get some now. There we go, 3M safety sunglasses. Right, so we'll take the groove off the other side. Okay, we're going to repeat the process on the other two boards and then glue them together. As you can see, we've got a nice straight flush edge on each of those now. We're going to do the other two and the toothbrush, the one board for the toothbrush holder thing. So we've got our cut boards. I'm going to glue them together now. I'm just going to run a bead of wood glue down the groove. Not too much or it'll come out everywhere. like that. Pop them together. And the other one. Pop them together. And then I'm actually going to clamp using these two pieces of wood to keep them nice and tight. You can't have too many clamps, you know. This bench, by the way, we made ourselves. It's 10mm thick plate with massive 90mm by 8mm thick legs. Weighs 250 kilos. Doesn't budge. Great for working on. Put this one on this side. Probably edit that out. That's it, we'll just let that dry now and we'll go on to make the brackets. So now we're going to make the brackets. We've determined, so we're going to cut the length to 160mm. We'll just mark it off on the top. There. Position our blade. Tighten it up and make the cut. One done, 6 more to go. Once we've got all the pieces cut, we need to basically just grind off the rough edges, make them nice and smooth and round. You can see that, but we're going to carry on and do the rest of them now. Now we've ground them all down, we've wheeled out the trusty press and we're going to bend them. I've made this little device myself out of some angle. Essentially, it goes in there like that, the plate goes in, that sits on top in the jack. And press it down and it'll bend it to a perfect 90 degree, hopefully. Hopefully you can see that clearly. All we do now is, as I said, we're bending them in pairs so we get identical brackets, even though the pairs might be slightly different because it's all just done by hand. And just make sure they're lined up in the centre. And then away we go. Tighten it down by hand, double check it again, and away. That's it. Should be it. Release the jack, it's singing to me. take them out and have a look. There we go. Look at that. Lovely, if you can see them. Too lovely. I'm just going to check them against the edge of the table to make sure they are at 90 degrees. Absolutely perfect. Happy days. Now we need to drill them out. Again, we'll do them in pairs. We'll take our little square and another Sharpie. Just mark the hole where we want it with a little dot in the centre. And then with the centre punch, which is an automatic centre punch, we've got our little dot there, if you can make it out, and then we just take the centre punch. It's an automatic centre punch, and bang, we've got a little nick there. We can centre the drill bit on. So we're going to drill our holes, centre the drill on the thing, not forgetting a little bit of cutting fluid. We're drilling a 7mm hole through it, and we're not going to countersink it because the type of screws we use don't require it. There we go. One hole. We're going to now do the rest of them, but we don't want to bore you with that. Next thing after drilling them is to clean them all up, and we're going to use a flat disc. Well, we had a bit of disaster with the camera yesterday. We cut all the wood for the shelves and things, and the camera decided to eat it. And we're going to show you every step of what we did. Unfortunately, we've lost the footage. That's how professional we are. So, basically, we've got the two corner shelves. Remember, we glued these together, and we just cut these at a 45 degree using the compound miter saw. And we have two of those. Next, we made the toothbrush holder. We call it the toothbrush holder because we bought a toothbrush holder which matches the bathroom, the colours of the bathroom, and this fits in the holder, so hence the toothbrush holder. What we did with this, we actually measured the diameter of the thing. We drew a line around it, which you can just see the remnants of there. And then we used a hole cutter to make the hole slightly smaller than the diameter of the cup, so the cup, when it goes in, it sits there nicely. Okay. Then we had a slight change of plan. We're going to do a towel rail holder, which is this one. We're going to do a toilet roll holder, which is this one, and we're going to do like a hand towel holder, which is just going to have a little hook on it, which is that one. All we did with these, we took a piece of wood and we cut it down using the table saw to the desired width, that we want it, and then we just cut the pieces on the same piece. And we try to select interesting bits with nice bits of grain in them. This one's the same, just so they look nice when they're all varnished. Sharon's actually started sanding these down. She's going to finish sanding them down and then varnish them to protect them from any moisture that might be present. Again, we lost the footage on the brackets for the shelves. We left it last time, I think. We were using a flat disc to clean them all up, get all the mill scale off it, etc. We cleaned them all up and we've actually painted them as well. You can see we've got nice shiny black brackets there. In the background there's two horseshoes. We're going to clean those up as well, and they're going to be our lucky horseshoes for our doors. Right, the shelves are going in this corner here. So to fix the brackets, what we're going to do, we're going to offer them up where we want them, which is about there. And we've already done this bracket already, but now we're going to do this one. What we want to do is avoid the joints of the tiles. Do the right way around. So that's going to go there like that. Somehow I've got to hold that where it is. And then I'm just going to use my Sharpie. Put a little mark. Then onto half of our floor. I'm just going to start the screw off first. And then you can see, turn that around a bit, fix the bracket. There we go, and then we need to mark the wall for drilling the tiles. So we need to mark the wall for drilling the tiles, so we're going to offer that up where we want it, which I think is there. And the same thing, we're going to come through and put a little dot, oops, don't let it move, there. And a little dot there. We're actually doing that by eye, so it lines up with the tiles. Here we are varnishing the toothbrush holder, the toothbrush holder shelf. The next thing we're going to do is the little towel holder, the hand towel holder. We've got the small bit of wood. Remember we cut these and varnished them the other day. I've had the bender out again, I've had the press out again. I've got a glove on because it's hot. I've just ground it down. We just made a hole in it. That's going to go on there like that. End towel hang over that. Chunky, farm-like. So a bit more cutting, bending and drilling. This is for the towel rail. So they're going to fix like that, one at that end, one at that end, and then we're going to cut and weld to it a piece of threaded rod, reinforcing our rebar. It will go through the holes into there and sit like that. We've got all the bits cut, and now we're going to weld them together. They're all cut and cleaned up actually as well. We've cut them all with a flat disc again. Now we're going to weld them together. Okay, we're going to weld these up now. Put it in the vise to make it easier. next to the towel rail. Just going to tack it in place first. Now I'm just going to finish it off. We'll put it in the vise and finish it off. Lovely weld. And the other side. Little bolted piece of wood and a loo roll holder the same. You'll see in a minute. I'm going to fix it to the wood now. Of course, before we do that, we're going to paint them. Right, we're in the paint shop now. Going to give my first coat of paint. So these are the pieces we're going to fix to the wall, and we're going to fix them with these nice black screws. This one we're actually just going to stick glue to the wall, because it's only tiny, and when it's got the hook in, it's for various reasons. This one, the loo roll holder, we're just going to make. We're going to countersink these so they flush in with the grooves. So we're going to have one in the centre there, that one, and then this one, two, one there, and one there. So we're going to countersink those now and drill them through. Right, we'll countersink the first one. Perfect there. Lovely. We'll carry on doing the others. Now we've done the countersinking, we're going to actually run the actual bit through them to make the hole. So that goes in there. Press drills are a wonderful thing. Press drills, pillar drills, post drills, bench drills, call them what you will. We just slide the shelf up. Then our countersunk hole, line it up first, and then away we go. There we are, one hole. And where's the screw? Pass me a screw, please. One hole, and then that'll just sit in there like that. Nice, and it will just tidy these little bits up there. Right, we'll carry on and do all the rest of them. Okay, we've got all the bits done. We've got them all made, all put together. Now we're going to fix them on the wall. We've actually already fixed the shelves and the toilet roll holder. The shelves and the toothbrush holder shelf, so we'll show you those as well. So we're all operational. There's the towel rail. We go through into the shower. We've got our shower shelves on the wall. Come back out. The loo roll holder. The wood's actually new, some of it was tannalised, but it will all go the same colour in time. In the corner here we've got the toothbrush holder and a little hand towel holder. I'll come back a bit, you can see that. There we go. Good job, nice result. I'm back out in the garden. It's a beautiful day after we've had a few days of really miserable weather. I hope you enjoyed this video. The shelves actually cost us, well, it was all made from scrap basically, so a little bit of paint, a few screws, and not much else, just the time involved. We're going to be doing lots more videos similar in the future, maybe more interesting things than bathroom accessories. But if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to the channel on the button below. Check the little bell and select all if you want to receive notifications of all our future videos. Thanks again for watching.